right, just a quick update on a couple of changes that we done had in the fish room. And one is this tank in the wall, the 55-gallon. As you can see, we took out all the jungle valve out of this tank, and we added one new discus. One of the other discus passed away, so we picked up another one. We already had it and had it in quarantine, so we added it to the tank. And we took the geophagus out of this tank, and so it's doing well. And I'm gonna let the Nubius just spread and add probably more Nubius plants. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have you guys go with me to a fellow fish keeper's house where I picked up a new tank for the fish room. And we're gonna go there and take a look at that. Take just a quick few minutes look at one of his tanks that he has there. And this is a tank I picked up, and that's gonna be coming home with me. But he has a 300-gallon here with a few saltwater fish, but he has a large puffer in this tank. And he was a lot larger than what I expected. I haven't seen a puffer this big. And this thing sure can eat. And just watch how much he eats of this. And the interesting thing about him, he's very personable. The owner is able to pick him up with his hands. And so that was really interesting to see a fish allow his owner to pick him up with his hands like that. But he can eat. So very, very nice setup he has down there for saltwater. I had a saltwater tank in the past, and looking at his tank and everything, kind of made me contemplate doing it again, but I'm not sure. But we'll see. But very, very nice setup. And this thing sure can eat. He's also breeding, what is that called? Bergenia knotty branch. A whole bunch of those little things that he breeds throughout the tank and he sells. And he's going to show me a little bucket here full of them in a minute. But yeah, just take a look at this fish. He's outstanding. Very personable. Look of here. He had quite a few different saltwater fish in there, but they kind of hide in the back. But here are the buckets, like hundreds of these Bergenia knotty branches in here, and he sells those. But all right, I'm not going to show all the video of me loading this tank out of his basement, which was very difficult. And so what I'm gonna have to do is we're gonna cut back until when we get home. All right, this is the stand. Now he had a saltwater tank on this, and the sump flooded. So the stand is sturdy still, but the bottom of the stand, the floor had got wet with the salt water, so I ripped it out. So I'm just gonna take this whole thing apart. I'm gonna take the sides off and reinforce the 2x4s all around it. Because I never really like the stands that come from the pet store. They just don't seem sturdy enough for me. So anytime I get a stand anyway, I always just add more support. And eventually the stand is going to get replaced by another racking system with another tank underneath it. But until that happens, I'm going to just support this one, build this one up, make it strong, sturdy. Like I said, I'm going to take the doors off for a while, then I'm going to add more 2x4s, then I'm going to spray paint the whole thing black. So that's the plan here. And as you can see here, now we're in the last phase of it. All the doors are taken off. I added 2x4s all the way around from the bottom. And added, 6 support beams from the top to bottom of this stand. And it's a lot heavier now, a lot more support to it, and I spray painted it black. I was gonna spray paint everything inside of it, but you're not gonna see that. So I just spray painted the doors and the outer sides of both sides of the stand, and I'm gonna let it be just like that. I'm not gonna do any more to it because, like I said, in the future it's gonna get replaced anyway. But I just wanted it to look neat in the fish room. So let's go to the fish room for a minute. This is the tank, and I'm looking at that, and I'm gonna clean this out because it was salt water, and this is where it's gonna be when it's all said and done. And I'm gonna let you guys know why I haven't posted in a minute. Those L225 Super Reds, I lost one. And it's crazy because I got now just one male, one female. The female that I like the most actually jumped out the tank, and she was actually to the point she looked like she was finna spawn with the male. But that's all I had to do as an update. So I just wanted you guys to see that, but also wanted to end by letting you guys see this L236 basic. He is awesome. I put him in the show tank, and it was nice to see him out. So I just want to give you guys that just quick update, and I'll show more once I get a little bit more things done in the fish room. So thank you for watching and taking your time for viewing my video and supporting me. So thank you again.